Well, I think by now the music has looped at least once, maybe perhaps twice. But hi, hey, howdy, welcome on in. It's me, Tilfin, recording final test back. Today we got some unregularly scheduled Roboquest. I really enjoy this video game. It is very nice. It is very good. I like it a lot. Howdy there, Anna. Welcome on in. It recently got an update, and I am here to play it. I haven't looked too much into what the update does. I did see that they added in like a bunch of new weapons, and they made a whole new class, I believe, if I'm right, if I'm correct. Oh, what? Hold up, it feels a little weird. Hold up, it feels a little weird. Okay, no, it feels a little weird because I haven't played it. It feels a little weird because I haven't played it in a while. Gotta do that. Oh yeah, they did add in the shooting range. Okay, so you can now like test build stuff. Neat. Okay, I saw that one of the things that they added in was the a Robo Buddy class, or the Super Robo Buddy. I don't know. You get to play as a little guy with the cape, and then they added in a tag for certain weapons. So they made the summoner archetype real. The summoner archetype is real now, which is unfortunate because last time that I streamed this game, I had challenges set in mind, which I made a video about, and that will release on Wednesday. How are the kittens? Hold up, I think I could do you one better. Yeah. Just save this image. Let me go over to my OBS. Add image. Under you go through my file directory. There you are. There they is. Hold up, that's way too big. Hold up. The kittens is eaten. So, like there is the mom cat, and she has she has 6 kittens. You can't barely tell because they're kind of all kind of a mess. They're all kind of bundled together. They don't really know what personal space is like. They just all cuddle up in a giant ball. But she has exactly 1 orange, and I'm most excited to see how that one grows up. I want him to be a little idiot. I want him to be big goof. I want to be big stoop. I want to be proven that the orange has a no gray matter. They only have peanut butter in between their ears. But I don't know a whole bunch about the Roboquest update other than the rapier, the new class and the summon thing. And them's the kittens. I haven't taken a picture. Hang on, do I have a more recent picture? I may have taken one the other day. Let me check my Snapchat. Damn. I only have Snapchat installed because that is the only way that I get regular updates about my niece, and it has been 8 days since I last received niece update. Let me check my gallery, see if I have. Nope, that's niece. That's her picking up a paper bag and throwing it over her head. Ah, there is one. Okay. Well, I might be able to add this one as well. Yeah, I just send that. Oh, I suppose Discord has updated their stuff. There we go. We send that there. Then I go back to my Discord. I refuse to have my my phone hooked up and pulling off images straight from my phone for some reason. Let's see, there he is. There we are. Yep. This is a slightly more recent one. This is one without a picture of their mom. But they all just like sleep in a giant pile. They don't know what's heads or tails yet. They all kind of just like are black. Like we have 1, 2, 3. I think she had 5 kittens. it's difficult for me to count because I don't really want to take I don't want to really like pick them up and grab them and count them whilst they're still like unaware of what a world is or what things are. And I don't want their, while the mom does not really mind us picking up the kittens, I don't want to push it, because as sweet and as lovable and as wonderful as she is, I operate on a philosophy that I just don't want to be bothered, and that I should stay in my lane. All right. After stream, I also need to take care of my my sourdough bread starter, because I'm not sure if I've been sourdoughing correctly. Okay. We don't have. Okay, they haven't implemented endless yet. Okay, I saw that endless mode was on the roadmap for things in Roboquest. All right. I am not participating in your cheating gambling nonsense. Give me the bow. I'll take a bow. I don't really know how to unlock the new stuff. I just suppose I will just run into it. All right. Let's take better guns. Because I don't. Oh, I haven't played this game in forever. I've forgotten what it's like to talk and like also try and play ADHD fast game. Going to bed. All right. Good night, darling. Have a nice sleep. Hope work ain't bad tomorrow. Oh, we got boomerangs. Already new thing. Oh yeah, they buffed the hourglass. Hell yeah, we got boomerangs. That reminds me of there's a PlayStation 2 like platformer gatherer game. It's a Ty, I think. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, something like that. All right. Reduce my weapon amount. Marks enemies hitting your summons. Oh yeah, that's one of them. It's one of them summons tags. All right, I'm gonna full commit on new stuff. Oh, and we just got like normal, huh? Excuse me, these are new. We got new scents, new incense. Give me additional. Oh. I see. Oh. So you apply a perfume to weapons now. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, I understand. Great. Oh, this is like, this improves the level, and this gives it the next stage of rarity. Okay, so I can turn it from a green to a blue. There we go. All right, I understand. I'm working out the new things. I'm figuring stuff out. I am a learner. I'm a discoverer. All right, but there aren't enough video games that have a boomerang. I was very excited to see a boomerang in Steambot Chronicles, but unfortunately the boomerang was also butt. It does not seem as if this boomerang is, though. This boomerang seems pretty damn good. Boomerang seems pretty all right. I'm a fan. I like it. It doesn't headshot, and it sticks to walls. But if you have your spacies correctly, then you do good damage. So I imagine this would be pretty good against a lot of bosses. Okay. Feel like I need to check to see if the crit damage or the extra bonus damage comes from. Okay, yeah, it does come from hitting them on the return swing. You got it. I'm bad. Skill issue. Oh my gosh, no. Let me out. But sad news about the sourdough starter. I am unsure if I'm doing it correctly or not, because every single guide that I have gone through has said to swap it out. No, not swap it out, but at the end of each day, or whenever you go to feed it, you split it in half and then discard one half and then keep one half in the jar. And so I have done that, but now it's oh, the slingshot, but I've already got the boomerang. No, it's new. Okay, it's a charge. So it's like a bow weapon. Charged up and you throw it. All right, got it. But every single guide that I have read says to like discard half of your starter while it's growing at feedings, and then you replace it with like more fresh flour and water. Last time I did that, I think I may have accidentally killed my sourdough because I did that, and I think my sourdough has stopped growing because there were no bubbles. Okay, the sling is pretty darn good. Sling good against a bunch of dudes. But very few bubbles, very little growth, very little formation. It's just kind of, you know, like off brown tan paste. The only problem with the sling is that it doesn't crit. It can only crit through auto crits. It does not headshot. I see you teleporting. You all right. But unfortunately, having no crits is very detrimental. So if you can get a lot of extra base damage, then it'll be good. It's also pretty good at just hitting multiple enemies. So if you're playing a class that doesn't have critical ricochet or simple geometry, I think the name of the perk is, then this one's pretty all right. Makes for a really good sidearm, and then you bring out your boss murder 9000, which is usually like a bow. You go back to archaic weaponry. Which turns out is pretty darn good. There's a reason why we've had spears and bows as a mainstay weapon in militaries for a very long time, as it turns out. All right, time to give me my free yellow perk. Come here. Sliding. Nope. I don't need the slide bombs. But I actually didn't think of very many new challenges for me to do for Roboquest runs. Like I thought of a couple. I thought of like one or two, and then the only one that I could really remember off the top of my head was just like the summoner build. It's like, oh, you know what? I could actually turn that into a challenge. It's like, it's feasible, it's doable, but it is also actually a challenge. Then what do you know? Summoning turned into an actual thing. Now it's like a legitimate way to play the video game. Like, oh man, that defeats the purpose. Oh, right. For these rooms, I have to kill. I have to murder. That's right. Okay, there we go. All right. What else we got? I was going through them backwards, and I got to like third one's like, yep, we take that one, and I didn't even read what the first one was. Whoops. Like, enemies just have 15% less health. Let's go. Never pass up scarier facing nuclear throne. Fires an explosive missile on the thumper. I like the thumper. Ew, it does have explosives. Okay, never mind. I don't want it. I still don't want it. I'll just take the better quality sling, which now has elemental damage on it. Neat. So it now also like stuns an entire room. Sick. I love this weapon. I just wish I could crit more often. Because I play Ranger, and I am reliant upon critical damage, my beloved. My ability to do 4,000 damage in one attack? Oh man, please. Oh no. For some reason, I haven't looked at what mods there are for Roboquest, which is weird, because that's normally like the second thing that I look at, and it's like, oh, cool, neat. I have played quite a bit of this video game. Is there any other way to enjoy this video game? And then I look at mods, and I just somehow have not looked at mods for Roboquest. I'm bad. Stop being alive. There we go. Ooh. Originally, I was going to play Prey Moon Crash today, because it was a it is a video game. Okay. Now that I have figured out where it is, that I have learned how to say game, I'm just never going to unthink of the fake Irish accent that I have picked up over the years of watching a dude play video games and saying the word game a time too many. I was originally going to play Prey Moon Crash today because I liked it. I played like one loop of it. Like I played the first character, and then I was like, you know what? This is actually kind of neat. It's actually kind of cool, kind of sick. And then Roboquest came out with a new update and said, you know what? Prey can wait. Because I took a look at the quest log stuff for Prey. I said, you know what? That's Deathloop. And I believe Deathloop is also made by Arcane Studios, or Prey is made by Arcane Studios. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which I'm confused about. Arcane Studios also did. They also did Dishonored. Arcane Studios. They did Deathloop. They did Prey. Okay, they did Dishonored. So yeah, they have quite a bit in the immersive sim genre. Oh, they also did Dark Messiah Might and Magic. Oh, that's cool. I like that game. Rest in peace, its fucking ending though. I remember playing I remember playing through the entirety of increases summons damage. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so that one perfume where it's like increased movement speed while in hand, I think that finally makes dual wield guns viable, because the issue before that I had with dual wielding guns was that they all scale their damage off of how fast you can move. So all their damage is movement speed based, but there aren't enough reliable sources of increasing your movement speed. So there being a perfume that is actually like pretty good at increasing your movement speed. Feels pretty good. It feels like that would be a pretty good source of making sure that you got actual decent movement speed. Spade. You. Why I say spade like that? You. It's not a playing card. It's a measurement of distance and time. Oh no. Okay. I think I saw a new shotgun added, or maybe they were shotgun adjustments, so either buffed or nerfed. I don't know. I would hope buffed, because shotguns need it. Also, I may have turned the video game up during the intro, so let me just turn that down a little bit. As wonderful as you are, video game, I am now intentionally making sure that I say game rather than game. Ow. Owie. Oh, I'm bad. Is it me, or do you fall faster if you're crouched in the air? I feel like that might be the case. I feel like that might be true. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog for some reason. And for some reason, I mean the video game Shadow the Hedgehog for some reason. Not questioning why I'm thinking of Shadow the Hedgehog in general, because Keanu Reeves announced as the voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I got Slingshot's card. All right, sick. Which means that I have used it enough to have unlocked mastery, or the equivalent for it. I'm bad. Ow. I'm taking so much damage I don't need to be taking. Didn't help. I'm dying. I saw that. No, wait. I saw that they changed the what's it? The save file, the floppy disk, so that it, because it doesn't shock, they just like changed the color, and they made a joke about it. Now, I remember seeing that joke. I remember seeing it in passing. I was like, hee hee. I've noticed that ricochets don't usually go for the dudes in the ground. They don't go for the trapped guys. Well, let me test that out, because like it'll go for like the active threats, right? It'll go for the dudes that are, yeah. But if there is absolutely no other targets, right? Yeah, it just dead ass doesn't go for them. All right, cool. Neat. I like that. Believe it or not. tempt me not, ye mantis crossbow. I hear thine siren song, and I wish to go back to the times of which agriculture was early with my with my Goliath killing weapon, which really that Bible story was that was less a show of force of the power of God and more just like, you know, slings are still in use by modern secret services because the sling is fucking good, as it turns out. It is used for it's still in use. Like the sling is still used by low-tech stuff. If you just need if you need a lethal weapon, you get a sling and you throw it at someone's head. You throw a rock at someone's head. That should be all of them, right? No. Okay, cool. Sick. Simple geometry will carry. I know that I don't have the simple geometry perk, but I basically have the simple geometry perk. If we're being real here, if we're being honest, I basically have it all the time. I don't even have to crit for it. I just have it all the time. I don't know if Ricochet and Echo are something that is usually built into the sling. I think I may have just gotten lucky, but do quite like it. I need to build a map of all the places that connect in this video game, because I only just like go through with like kind of the same route. Supreme critical. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, summons. Let's see. No, I think no. Okay, my slingshot is simply too good at the moment. Never mind. I saw that they increased the cooldown for the grapple hook. Oh, that one too. For as much as me saying I haven't seen a lot in the patch notes, I am saying that I have seen stuff. I would quite like it if I got to play Guardian with the rapier, and then I could just put on like a bunch of Raphael voice lines. Raphael from Soul Calibur. No, I can't start thinking about fighting games now. Can't start thinking about Guilty Gear Strive again, and how I was doing like combo trials, and I have. So hang on, that's new, isn't it? I haven't seen it before, at least. Might as well. Okay, that's doctors. Right, got it. I don't know if they home in or not. Okay, I think this weapon might be trash. I think this weapon just might be bad, which is unfortunate. Heavy weapons bros not eating again. No, I'll stick with it. I was about to go back for my slingshot for this room. If I die, I die. Yeah. Yet another case of the slingshot just being better than a lot of modern artillery. Hate to see it. Unless you're me, then you love it. Ow, oh, I got stunned once, and ooh, okay. Sick. All right. I do think I need to make it to the room before Iris. I do think I need to do that at least once. Oh, we got the boomerang again. Let's fucking go. I love the boomerang. I actually unironically like the boomerang. Please. Am I thinking Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Is that the one? Yes. Yes, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is a 2002 platform video game developed by Chrome Studios for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. It was one of them, I don't think it was a mascot per se, but it was one of them collectathons, and then you played as a Tasmanian tiger that had boomerangs. You used boomerangs. And I remembered, I think perhaps the second game, at the very beginning you just like get caught into a time loop where you go back in time or something, and like it's like goofy serious. It's like the very first character that you encounter is like a hard talking, like, you ever used a rang before? I just remember that line and thinking, that's incredible. It's silly, it's goofy, I love it. Oh no. Okay. The one series of enemies that could get me. Enemies with parabolic trigonometric movement. They'll always get me with how they move up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm never going to get it. Just jump in and you'll get me all the time. I'm never going to be able to block high. I'm never going to be able to block that overhead. All right, open up. Oh, we got a sling gun again. All right. They do, in fact, usually have ricochet and echo. Let's fucking go. Oh, if I had read, I would be able to see, yes, reversal, 100% auto crit chance on return. I see. I understand. No, wait. I need to use the boomerang. I need to use boomerang for its card. Ow? So I took Supreme, no, not Supreme Creel. I took oh no, there we go. Took simple geometry real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I think that I'm going to get to use simple geometry like half the time that I throw my boomerang. For some reason I can't tell if the boomerang usually like goes into the ground or if it goes into the wall, or if it's I don't know, if they just like stick around and then come back. I definitely remember trying to use a I remember trying to use a boomerang in reality at one point, because there's a video game, you may not have heard of it before, but it's called Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Kind of underground, kind of not well known at all. But you may not know this, but as a child in the video game, because you get to be a child, you start off as a child, then you eventually grow up to be a big guy. Spoilers, but you know, it's been out for like more than 20 years. If you haven't played it by now, you ain't gonna ever play it. But as a child, you get to use a weapon called a boomerang. And since I was an impressionable youngling at the time that I played the video game, I was like, oh cool, I'm going to get a boomerang and I'm going to use it to stun people. I'm going to put people in stun lock with it. So that's kind of what I used it for in this one, the floppy disk. Oh wait, they didn't change it at all. Change it over. Oh right, you can't stack perfumes. Got it, understood. I'll upgrade you later. So am I going to be able to oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm so bad. I'm trash. I'm awful. This is why I'm a... Oh no. It was the incident that made me unable to play competitive multiplayer games. Okay. Okay, it was that button. All right. I tried to figure out what my booster weapon or my my weapon ability button was. It's booster. And I have a button for it on my mouse. I know that it says Q right there. Also, I think booster on boomerang just lasts a really long time. So I'm now just like stacking them. Able to throw multiple rangs at a time. But going back to trying to throw a boomerang as a young lad, never did, never was able. But with the perfumes, I thought that red ball was a power up. I don't know. It was a my journey with the boomerang involved like me getting, I don't know, some sort of plastic hook thing and going, you know what, I'm gonna figure out how to make this thing work, and then not figuring out how to get it to return. I could frisbee the damn thing eventually, but I can never like shark fin throw it and figure out how to get it to return. I have the feeling that it's perhaps not supposed to return. Do real boomerangs come back? Holy shit. When thrown correctly, a boomerang returns to its starting point. Damn. Oh, all right. Oh, and then the very first, like... Okay, Wikipedia says, when thrown correctly, a boomerang returns to its starting point. As the wing rotates and the boomerang moves through the airflow over the wings creates lift on both wings. All right. First read it on No Stupid Questions 7 years ago. Do boomerangs really return to the thrower once they hit? No. Boomerangs come in two different varieties, returning and non-returning. The returning ones are mainly used for recreation. Okay. And then the first YouTube video is real boomerangs don't come back, from Shadiversity. Okay, so it seems like there are multiple kinds of boomerangs. There are those that are used for hunting kangaroos out in Australia, and then there are rangs that are used for funsies. Like us Yanks would absolutely use. And then they make a movie about and produce a bunch of media about, and then ruin the perception of forever for everyone ever. Ah. I could get a higher level boomerang, or I could upgrade the ring that I have. All right, I assume that I can infinitely upgrade whatever weapon it is that I have, so long as I have the power cells, or until it's, you know, yellow, in which case you cannot upgrade it anymore because it's already as high as it goes. You want more than legendary? Fork it over. Mod your video game. I actually was meaning to find some nuclear throne mods to play. I remember at one point there was a pretty large mod pack for nuclear throne. Then I did like do a couple runs with way back when, but I don't remember much of it. I feel like I'm constantly reloading my ring. I saw the kaboom grenade for like a frame, and I thought, oh no, I'm so glad that I'm not doing my my scavenge guns challenge. Let's see. We can take better stealth, which somehow has not been nerfed. I don't think, at least. We got the boomerang card. Let's fucking go. All right, gambling. We're out of money. We wasted it all. We're ruined. Hey there, Apple. Welcome on in. I decided that I would engage in a self-indulgent stream of playing Roboquest, since it recently got a new update, and I'm trying to do as many runs as possible to figure out what all is new. One of which I know is a new class, which allows you to be a little guy. A little robo guy with a cape. And I know that much. Much else I don't particularly know. Ow. I stretched and recognized that I've been sitting and playing this game for already an hour. Damn. Time flies with this game. Ram shotgun. Aw, fire truck. While there are no enemies within 12 meters, it generates 1 charge every second. Your next critical damage deals 20% more damage. What if I reloaded faster? But what if I reloaded faster? What if I got the ability to shoot bangs more often? Yeah, the devs have added in some new stuff. One of which I'm looking forward to encountering is the rapier. Yeah, because I have a feeling that I could pull out like a bunch of Soul Calibur Raphael lines while I'm using it. Just I need to find the YouTube video that's just like all of Raphael's lines from Soul Calibur 2 to Soul Calibur 6, and just play that in the background every time that I have it equipped. But this boomerang here is one of the newer guns. I like it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It functions uniquely, which is what I appreciate about all the weapons in this game. They all function very differently. They're all very characteristic. I don't know what the little robot guy does though. I don't know what the class little robot guy does. I don't even know if that's his actual name, because I'm pretty sure little robot guy is not the name of the class. But I'll get there eventually. I am trying to not read too much in the patch notes. Yeah, this game's a ton of fun. I like it a lot. I'm waiting to hold off on like dumping in like 4 more billion hours into it until I get endless mode, which they have stated is on the docket. They will eventually add in endless mode, but it's just not there yet. I wish to loop in my roguelike FPS video game as God intended. There we are. Fucked up. I fucked up like once. I'm bad, and it's movement, and I'm terrible. There we go. All right. Got rid of the other biggest threat in the room, just like nearly for last. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have the option of going entirely full in on the biggest threat in the room at all times, and I did not take it. I am considering to myself, why would you do this? Hitting weak spots deals critical damage? Oh, you shouldn't have. Developers, you love me. They listened. Oh. Okay. For reference, I'm a filthy, disgusting Farah / Drogo's main. So, I do nothing but play projectiles and missile launchers. And, I love projectiles. I just really like projectiles. I like to joke around and say that I am a lot better at aiming for the future rather than the present, because my aim for some reason on projectiles is a lot better than on hit scan weapons. So that could just be because I have years of practice with projectile guns. Oh, I love rocket launcher. No, I've actually recently discovered that it's not just projectiles that I really like. It's also that I really like guns that have a very good rhythm to them, and they deal damage. Like, they deal good damage. They have a good, like, beat to them. And I get to aim them. Them's the guns that I like. It's not just like rocket launchers and projectiles. Like, one of my most played in Overwatch as well is Zenyatta. He's another old main. If I'm I'm playing support, I'm usually playing either Zenyatta or Ana. They just have guns and weapons that feel good. Except Zenyatta still feels like he fires a little too fast for me. He still feels like he's meant for spamming choke points, which he is, but you don't need to tell anyone that. Don't need to tell me that, please. Please, I wish for intentionally shooting down and gunning down my opponents. But I quite like shooting. Don't look at that. Don't look at how I point blank missed a little guy standing still. Don't look at that. Don't look at it. It's not something that you need to see. You'll know when you're older. But I also haven't really played much of Overwatch in the past several years. Not since the incident, but no, I really like this gun. What I'm gonna think about that Warframe gun every single time, and gosh gee golly willikers, I'm looking into it right now. What are you? We got, oh yeah, that's right, the Carmine Pinta. Damn. All right. Is there, yeah, the Panthera in Warframe is a very fun gun. It is also monumental ass, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, you make a very compelling argument, Mr. Oh wait, I was about to call you a slime. No, you're slug. You're one of them good ones. All right, you scale down, you got a fez. You got it. I'll just take more damage. The more damage ain't bad. Yeah, no. And then I walk out and the bass drops harder. I forget that little audio detail. Love that. You walk out the front door and immediately it's like, all right, time to fight. Time to kill. Oh, speaking of time to kill, Shadow the Hedgehog, Keanu Reeves. I need to watch the Sonic movies. For as much as a indirect Sonic fan as I am, I need to go out and watch the Sonic movies. I hear nothing but good things about them. And now that Shadow's going on the big screen, I'm real looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to it, even though I haven't seen the Sonic movies. Actually decent, yeah. That's what I'm hearing. They're like, oh yeah, they're actually pretty good, especially after the the original Sonic model. After they got rid of that travesty. Different continuity. That's pretty par for the course for pretty much every bit of every movie. Because how many times have we rebooted Spider-Man and done a new origin story for Spider-Man? We have done it so many times sorry, not the royal we, as in Hollywood. We have done it so many times that we made a movie about it called Across the Spider-Verse. So expecting like a continuation of the show Sonic X is a little bit goofy. Like at this point it's like, Lamau, why would you? But also at the same time, Sonic X and Sonic Adventure were also kind of the same. They just, Sonic X just also had what's his face, Chris. I remember watching Sonic X. I remember watching Sonic X with my little brother and thinking, oh, that's cool. I like this show. I'll still be able to sing the Sonic X theme song. I think I also have all of Sonic Boom on my PC because I just really like giant meathead dumbass Knuckles. Sonic Prime did a topic on that? Really? That's interesting. Because actually I think that it's probably a good thing to have different separate continuities. Because I also really like the concept of Marvel's What If series. And I think I've talked about it before. Actually, the last time that I talked about different continuities and media deciding to do different things other than just like doing the same thing over and over again was whenever, oh, this is new minion box. But the last time that I talked about wishing that there would be more like what if stuff things or like going into different parts of media was also like the last time that I streamed Roboquest. You know, it's new. Normally I don't go for normally I don't go for the for the minions, the summons and stuff. But you know what? You hit, wait. It's the thing. It's this. It's this. It's a custom Robo reference, and I will brook no fucking argument. The minion box is a custom Robo reference. That is a Robo cube. You summon in your robots. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. I am the one Roboquest fan in the world. I need this. I need Roboquest representation. Sorry, not Roboquest. Custom Robo. I am the one custom Robo fan in existence, and I need it. I also love that the primary fire of the minion cube is that you just beat them with the fucking box. Come here. I love it. But I really like the concept of doing, like, if you're going to make a movie or a show from a game, don't just like make the game's story just on the big screen. Take something that is from the game's universe, or do some sort of alternative storyline or timeline rather, because saying alternative storyline is kind of what they already do, and it's already a bad idea. But like, if we got Mass Effect on a TV show, right? I would really like to have Mass Effect as a TV show, and it's talking about like some of the other, or it shows a lot of the other events that happen in the Mass Effect universe, such as like the first encounter with the Turians, right? First contact. Oh shit. I'm bad. Oh no, I'm bad. Don't think about how bad I am. Look at the kittens. Every time that you perceive that I'm bad, you perceive these guys. Don't look at it. Don't perceive. Whenever you perceive me being bad, you're perceiving the caretaker of these guys being bad. But also, I think they made those rooms a little harder. No evidence on it, but I'm going by vibes. You parabolic movement got me messed up. They moving like Oppenheimer. They moving like my nemesis. They moving like the perfect way for me to not be able to hit them. Yeah, I think I may have been wrong about the kittens having their eyes open already. I think I may have just seen like glistening shiny eye boogers on them. Because I don't I don't think that they know more other than just like crawl around pitifully and eat and sleep. They haven't learned to observe the horrors of the universe yet. They really are tiny babies. I'm actually shocked at how at how much they actually look like cats. They just like have tiny legs. They just have tiny no muscle legs. They're just like bones. I'm surprised because I just keep thinking back to the time when my dog had babies with a stray that we called Tug. We take in a bunch of strays for good reason is that I was about to say no good reason, but the good reason is that they're adorable and they're there. And if I don't take care of them, then who will? But I also usually get strays to adopt because I like sit out on my front porch and I'm just like fuming and I'm steaming and I'm just like, everything sucks. And then a new animal comes up and says, hey, adopt me. I was like, fuck, all right, I guess. Which is how I've gotten like most of my pets, except for my dog, whom I love very much, whose name is Nacho, and I don't think I've shown a picture of him. But Nacho is a gift from an ex-girlfriend that I got in middle school. And he's an old boy. He's old. He's actually old enough that eating hard food and kibbles is starting to become difficult for him. But he loves to go outside and run in mud. He's a little guy. He's a little boy. Hang on, let me. I ain't pissing. I'm gonna go and get a picture of him. Hold up. It's worth it. Oh god, there we go. There we go. Hold up. Just hold it for a minute. Okay. I'm back in my chair. I definitely felt my chair like sink, and I'm thinking, oh no, the hydraulics on this thing might be going dead. And of course my dog was so incredibly happy to see me. That I tried to take a picture of his face. Or I tried to take a picture of the guy, and his face was a blur of movement. Yeah, that's him. That's my boy Nacho. He's great. He knows tricks. And I actually still have like a I still have a giant bag of treats for him. He doesn't come up to my room very often anymore. He just has like these moods. Yeah, no. Give me more javelin damage. Tempt me not, hornet bow. You know what? There's nothing stopping me. Give me the bow, actually. Tempt me, actually. With a mark? With ricochets? Holy shit. Oh, press the wrong button. Whoopsie. All right. Also, my dog Nacho has been given a little infant bed as his bed. So he sleeps in like a little tiny baby crib that doesn't have the sides on it. He sleeps on like an actual bed for people. It's pretty great. I haven't watched any of Sonic Boom, even though I have it all on my PC, and I've been wanting to watch it. I think what originally inspired me to try and watch it all the way through was I saw Knuckles. I was like, yeah, you know what? I like Knuckles. And then I think they turned him into a meathead. I don't think that he was very bright before, because I think in the Sonic games he's always been tricked by Eggman, or I think in like the Atari games, no wait, Atari's not Sega. Holy shit, what's wrong with me? On the Genesis games, he was tricked by Eggman to fight against Sonic, thinking that Sonic is the bad guy because Eggman told him so. And I'm not sure if it's like dumb, but in Sonic Adventure he did break the Master Emerald so that Eggman couldn't have it. And then he's like, yeah, you know what? I can just fix it. I'll just go around, you crazy fucking bat. And I pretty much love any single any artwork that involves Knuckles and Rouge. I'm filth and I'm degenerate, and I do like my I do like the Knuckles and Rouge artwork. I have simply just not gotten around to watching it, I don't think. I also like the Sonic handkerchief. I like the design. Handkerchiefs are good. Scarves are good. They are just they are a good design. Actually, I think that's a large part of the reason why it is I like a lot of a couple of other VTuber designs I'm thinking of. I'm just like whenever they have the scarf. Like, yeah, you know what? Tuck your whole damn face into the scarf. Do it. What is it about the scarf and the handkerchief that I enjoy? I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. Until then, it's just like, ah, yes, I will be pleased by seeing handkerchiefs on people. I'll be pleased by looking at bandanas upon people. All right, show me what you got. Dual stingers? Nah. Kaboom grenade? Nah, that box is full of trash. That wasn't a treasure chest. That was a garbage bin. The saying garbage bin out me as somebody who has experienced English people. Give me the ugly tie. I need that. One of the other people that I watch frequently sent out a tweet and they were like, I can't stream today because my dog has been terrified of garbage bin lorries, and she had to make a follow-up tweet about that's what we call garbage trucks. That's what we call garbage trucks here in Scotland, in Glasgow, Scotland. Like, I see. I knew this, but I'm going to thank you anyways. I could figure out from the context clues that your odd language, that your odd diction is decipherable. I, however, bleed red, white, and blue, and I required explanations. I could use a sheriff's carbine. True, I could. Or I could use archaic weaponry in the face of steel-clad robotic soldiers. Or I could simply hit them really hard with a stick thrown from a stick thrower. I'll take additional critical damage. Just watch me. I'll take it. I'll take it. I actually don't know if I should be talking like that, because as much as I want to speak quietly, I was doing I was cutting up stuff for the Steambot Chronicles videos, and oh boy, I did not like how I sounded at the very beginning of a lot of the streams, which is unfortunate because it's like in the first 10 seconds it's like, oh man, why microphones sound like shit. And I haven't woken up yet. I hadn't been putting in energy into my voice, and it's like, man, I should figure out how I should figure out how to deal with this. I should figure out audio stuff. I should learn audio stuff. I should learn more about audio stuff, rather. All right, go on. Better heels, better pizza. Papa John's. Damn. What was the Papa John's index? Is that just like the amount of Papa John's that you purchase is or the amount of Papa John's purchased in an area is indicative of how many gay people there are or something like that? Oh my gosh, just kill them. Shoot. Damn. All right. Because the Pentagon was shut down for a bit, and for the time that it was shut down, the local gay bar experienced a significant decrease in traffic. And in that thread, I saw something about the Papa John's meter, the Papa John's statistic, kind of like the Waffle House statistic, where Waffle House will not close at all for no reason. It will stay open right up until like it's fucking blown away by a hurricane. So if your Waffle Houses are still open, then it's usually, I don't know, it can be pretty bad. It can be pretty bad, but still habitable for human life. It has been crushed by a dinosaur slaughtering meteorite, and it's also absolutely insane a lot of the things that people can do in Roblox. Oh, which is a very strange segue, but I did see that somebody had made a Waffle House Tekken stage in Roblox, complete with like blue lightning cancels, Korean backdashes, and stage transitions in Roblox. And I was like, holy shit. How? Back in my day, Roblox was like tycoon games and obstacle courses. Neither of which were very execution heavy. Neither of which were legitimate video games, or I don't know, legitimate AAA quality video games. Now you're telling me that Roblox deadass has Call of Duty in it? I refuse to accept this. Go back to being funny Lego game. Ah, there we are. I knew I could skip past these. Dual Vipers. You know, I always am tempted by the shotguns. Like something about shotguns always calls to me. And they always want to let me know that I want them. That I need them. The Cobra? Ah, the Deagle. Love me a Deagle. Wait, dust? Excuse me? Where do I get the dust thing from? Huh? Is that something from like one of the alternate paths that I can get? I would assume so, because I don't think that I've seen it in a run. Or it's a pretty good. Oh, or it's a pretty rare drop that I have yet to see. I don't know. I'll just take better crits. I was hiding behind a wall. I should have known better. I know there's a reason why I dislike them. I dislike them too. I having garbage bean emitting sorts of dudes. I know there was, and that's probably the reason. Oh man, look at this. Look at what having a weapon that deals a ton of damage does. Allows you to live. Allows you to get through it. Need something for Mondays? Here you go. Wait, no, it's Tuesday today. I'm a day late and $1 short. Oh. I'm focusing way too hard on trying to hit headshots. That should be easy. They're kind of just like in the same spot no matter what. All right, let's go. Wrenches. I wonder if there's like a way to like dump every single one of your wrenches. All right. This one is really our jam. We're taking it. Yes, okay. I imagine that this guy is what you would use all of your extra wrenches on, because I'm getting a gigantic surplus of wrenches. And I have little clue what else to spend it on, but those are also like cheater options. They give you statistical boosts and actual numerical boosts to your run, and it's like, man, I don't want that. But I suppose it's kind of like the thing with Risk of Rain 2. No, I'm bad. I didn't. My turn order. I didn't mark it. One day I'll actually like play a card game. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh game. There's like a Yu-Gi-Oh chess game on PlayStation 2 that I wanna play at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it, but it was a game that I played for a very, very long time, and it was by a very, very long time. I mean, that was probably like the first game that I put like 7+ hours into in a single session. I definitely remember like shutting off the PlayStation 2 and being like kind of surprised that it took a while for the PlayStation 2 to shut off. I was like, oh shit, I may have been playing too many video games. Rapier. Next time, I want the little robo buddy. I know that he eats weapons. It's like just like Robot from Nuclear Throne. Ow, bad. Also, I really want to get through this room. I really want to make it through this room this run. This room has ended the run multiple times in a row. okay, I'm living. I'm living. I have health. Oh, okay, it's just you. I was wondering why it was that the doors weren't open yet. It was John one guy. Ow. There we are. Sling gun, tempting me, but it would be very, very bad to take sling gun now because we have the non-elemental ring and we have the chili pepper. That thing would be a run ender. We just made a better bow. There we go. What if we just got better bow? I accept better bows. You turd. Okay. I need to go to my local library at some point. It's been long enough. I think they may have forgotten about my my late fees from whenever I was in middle school. Let's take more crit damage. Hang on. I need to look at this. Yu-Gi-Oh! PS2 chess game. Capsule Monster Coliseum? That seems about right. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. Capsule Monster Coliseum. For the Game Boy. Hang on. That ain't right. Is Capsule Monsters a real game? Oh man, that goes to show just how much it definitely did not take off. Oh, it's a Konami joint. All right. Well, shit. All right. I wonder how many games has Konami made that are not Metal Gear. I need to look at it at some point. Oh no, not another one of these rooms. I forgot. We're really in the blender now. We're really getting mixed. Oh, once again I said mix. And it's like, oh, fighting game. And I'm thinking about Guilty Gear Strive, and I really shouldn't, because every time that I think about Guilty Gear Strive now, it's just like, oh, it's so incredibly picky about inputs that I absolutely cannot play it on an analog stick. Like, I'm pretty sure that even if you had a hitbox, or if you had a joystick that only had like 8 directions on it, you would not be able to do half of the inputs in Strive, because Strive is so incredibly picky and hates you. Because I was definitely doing a few of the combo recipe things that are like the really cool user submitted player created combos. It was like, okay, I can do a few of these for Giovanna to learn like a bread and butter for her, so I can figure out how to play Giovanna, or figure out something for whenever I get to play as Giovanna, because I've not even gotten to Roman cancels yet. I haven't even gotten to how she is really good for coming out of an empty jump into a grab, and then you can combo off of her grab. Not the caterpillar. actually the most difficult boss in the video game. The gosh darn caterpillar. I'm so cooked. We're so done. It's so over. But I was doing this Giovanna combo the other day, and I was doing it pretty good. I had it down pat. It was a very basic B&B. I have played Marvel vs. Capcom. I played Dante. It was just very basic. However, I couldn't finish it most of the time. I could not finish it like 99 out of 100 times because it finished off with a super, which had a 6 3 2 1 6 input, and Strive hates you. Strive hates you if you aren't playing with a keyboard. And it is so incredibly picky about inputs that if I were playing it on Marvel vs. Capcom, it absolutely would. Oh, B cannon. That's new. I think that's one of them summoners. Yeah, that's one of them summon guns. Let's have a look. See. I mean, I might as well. It's new. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can summon in another one that launches more bees. You got it. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, okay. All right, you got it. This is one of them summoner guns. Got it. Understood. Okay, since I have as many auto critical chance increases as possible, this might not be terrible, but awful. Completely shot in the foot run. I've been hacked. What? This run's fucking over. Never mind. This run is so over. All right. We might be approaching life and somewhat living. We might be approaching okay. What was I talking about? What was I speaking of? What was I yapping through? Yeah, I was on something. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever finished the thought of why it is that that I'm surprised that the kittens look like actual cats. But there was my dog Nacho was the father of a series of puppies, and the mother had a bunch of puppies, and they all looked like sausages. They were all just like fat round burritos. I was like, oh man, they don't look like dogs at all. they look like folds of circles. So the fact that the baby kittens look like actual cats is that's a shocker to me. Ain't what I'm used to. Ain't what I'm accustomed to. Even like even like human babies, they don't have the correct proportions. They look like large potatoes. God, I want the Lynx rifle. But in the name of new things, in the name of new content, in the name of playing the video game new ways, I will continue. I will actually, if I were really truly in the spirit of getting new things, I would be going more all in on crits, so that I could get to Iris, so I can unlock the new Robo Hero buddy. Give me that decoy power. Ow. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Ouch. My bones. I cannot see half the projectiles coming, and they deleted half my health bar. This is not good. This is very, very bad. This is not the run. I got hit with that. I got hit with that hack one time earlier on in this level, and it has hacked my brain ever since. I'm getting the long hack effect. All right. Like actual babies with their big old heads. Oh, Mantis crossbow. Save me. Save me, Mantis crossbow. Right. I'll go back to the bee cannon if I play an actual summoner. Until then, I want to get to new guy. Deal? Deal. Got it. Glad that we have come to this agreement. Because I'm not going to say that the bee gun is bad. The bee gun is actually probably pretty good. Especially given that it is a summoner gun that is not done too poorly for me, even though I have absolutely nothing invested in summoner build. Oh man. So whenever I actually do get around to doing a real proper summoner build, I'll pick up the bee gun, and then I'll get its card. Because bee gun actually not that bad. Bee gun not that bad. It's just not as good as the Mantis crossbow. Like, damn, look at this. Look at me coming in and just wiping the floor and the skies. Okay, what's the trigger tab? Okay. More gun per gun. More bullet per pull of the trigger. More trigger pulls per trigger pull. Got it. Playing Crackdown 3 off stream. I was like, maybe. Ooh. My summons deal damage of that element, so I see. I could legitimately go Summoner on Ranger, I think. But I simply won't at this point because I'm I'm too far in on crits, my beloved. On actually aiming, on actually shooting. I have the red chili pepper. All right, give me my health back. We're so back. All right, I cannot buy any of those. All right, we are in fact taking. Yeah, you. All right. So next time we run around. Owie. I'm bad. I got hit immediately. I jumped into that. I'm trash. I see that this may in fact not be the run. Wildly swinging between this is the run and we're so back. No wait. Wildly swinging between this is the run and this ain't the run. The we're so back o'clock is sometimes happening and sometimes absolutely not happening. Sometimes things are simply antithetical to being back. If we get stunned, we're so done. We're so cooked. Which is why I will simply just never take any sort of upgrade that says, well, you get this sort of positive bonus, but you also get stunned every single time that you try and do something. You may in fact be stunned if you attempt to use this. If you simply forgot that you have this option on you. Big fan of this track, by the way. Just real big fan of this what would you call this sort of soundtrack? Tornado alarm core, emergency broadcast alert core, crisis core. Okay, absolutely not. We are absolutely not taking bad magnifying glass. We're not taking bad monocle. Okay, we're good. I forget. I just need to aim for heads, and all things will fall into place. I just need to click on heads, go through my point and click adventure video game. Just buff up crit damage. Just get the hugest, swollest crit damage. Speaking of huge and swole, I actually I picked up weights for the first time in like a few months. It's been a while. But I was surprised that I was still able to still lift and curl like my body weight, which was around 200 pounds. Oh wait, hang on. I'm still able to lift and curl nearly twice my body weight because I have nearly 200 pounds on both sides, which if you add it together and you properly do math and you use logic and you apply whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing whenever you whenever you lift weights and whatnot. It's like comes out to nearly 300-400 pounds. That's nearly twice my body weight. I'm still surprised that I'm able to even pick that up. I should have, instead of doing curls, I should have done pull-ups, but like my weights were like right there at the time. I was like, you know what, might as well, and I just kind of went at it. But not bad, I don't think. I think I'm about to get the queen bee. I think I'm about to get Queen Royale. Yep. Sorry, Beetle Royale. My bee. I wonder if this is supposed to be a reference to Fall Guys specifically, due to like the falling blocks minigame. You may be hearing my my mouse smack my desk every once in a while as I reposition my aim. Ooh. Okay. I have failed. Oh, just take more damage. More damage. More damage. I know that I'm missing the one last gadget. One last little toy. Where it really is just like the deal more damage, take more damage, glass cannon function. And you know what? Give me the hourglass. I'll take the hourglass because it has recently been buffed, and I like the pacing of the mantis crossbow with the hourglass more than I do without. I want to talk about like weapons that have a rhythm. Weapons that have a good rhythm to them. Them being my favorite weapons. Well, here you go. This is still a little fast, really. I quite like Drogo's and Farah for the pace of their gun. All right, there we are. Getting through it, getting going. Almost about to see the little robot baby boo boo. More fire rate is more gun is more damage. More damage is more better gooder. more damage is more deader gooders. Oh, really? With my symbol geometry, I should be doing this. Just going all in on a big guy in the middle. I should not have used my stealth. I should be saving my stealth for whenever I take a hit. Yep, just like there, just like that. Whenever I take a hit, and I need to get my my stacks of focus back. Like immediately. Rather than using it for whatever repositional stuff that I'm using it for. Oh, that little guy, little robo buddy. Oh, come on. Let me use my YouTube thumbnails in pieces. I can't get strawberries either. That's rough. Actually, oof. Actually, detrimental. Okay. And since I've made it here, since I am incorrect in thinking of how to get the boy. Let me take a look at the arsenal updates. All right, got. Okay, I simply have not found the Gauss rifle, the mini cricket, or the shuriken yet. New friend bots. A crystal powder is a new resource that can only be found at the end of corrupted levels. Oh, okay. So the corrupted levels are the stuff where you would normally unlock the crystals. So now they have a reason. We now have a reason to go back in. Okay. Okay, so the thumbnail may in fact be a lie. The YouTube thumbnail may be a lie. I thought the little robo guy may have been out today. It's that ain't so. We just got new weapons. Let's see. Let me take a more look. Let me take more looks at this. Let me take a better look at this. Okay. All right, Superbot. Superbot was the name of the boy, but he is not in this patch. He might be in the next patch. Well, sorry, Superbot. Sorry. But the next thing that I'm interested in is the shurikens and the Gauss rifle, but I haven't found them yet. All right. I feel like I'm thinking a little too hard about how to get through this fight with Iris. I can just kind of stand around and shoot at her. Just thinking back to doing a melee only build where I could mostly just turn off my brain and just slap her. But I also kind of had to think about it while I was slapping her. It's like somebody described Thunder from Killer Instinct as Unga but with a brain. Like in order to fully unlock the power of Thunder, you had to Unga, but also you had to do it intelligently. All right, I think I killed her before her attack phase started. That's sick. I don't think I've done that before. And then I'm absolutely definitely going to be hit by lasers in this one. Yep. There it is. I simply do not go up fast enough. Aww. I was not up in the air for long enough. Aw, pain, sadness. Hang on, are those missiles new? Okay, well, GG's. GG's, I did it. Third run of the day, got my win. Now I don't mind. No, I don't mind. All right, go back to base camp. All right, let's see. Do some more runs. Do some more runs. Actually, no, wait, hang on. I need to find out where the where the hero cape is. I think that's the name of it. Oh wait, never mind. I do in fact still have the never mind. I have the sunglasses. I don't have the hero cape though. Let me find a Roboquest hero cape. An Aqua Station, which when enabled allows for high damage stomp when airborne. To unlock it, the player has to melt the ice block in the break room of Aqua Station with pyro damage and interact with the revealed Alfred Beauregard. Okay. Understood. Got it. I will keep that in mind for this run. So, in the spirit of new thing, new toy, let's have a summon build. And I can't think of a better summoner than Engineer. So, as much as I don't like playing the Engineer because of summons, I'm gonna swallow it. And we're gonna do run 4. All right. Projectiles are homing. I'll take it. Remembering that you very much should summon your boys whilst in the rest area, so you don't have to deal with cooldowns. Somehow managed to remember that. And I think I'm going to go with just like as many silly options as possible for summoning, and just have as many summons as possible, because I don't think that was optimal before this patch. I think you just wanted to have 2 of the summons and then have them be the only summons that you had on Engineer. Also keeping in mind if I can find a pyro weapon so I can unlock the last gadget. The final gadget. What's wrong with me? Rolling with the explosive that is about to end my life. What is wrong with me? Increase summon health. You got it. Did I take it? Did I grab it? Yeah, okay. I didn't accidentally grab another weapon. Got it. Understood. I don't think... End of sentence. I don't think a whole lot of other stuff. Increases summon's fire rate. Oh no, I started to yawn. And I was like, oh man, I haven't had caffeine, I haven't had water. Actually, I haven't had water? Uh-oh. I had water, I hadn't stood up and stretched. Might do that at the end of this level, which is not very far away. I might take a small grab water and stretch. Because these runs take a while. These runs are long. They're like 30-40 minutes. And I have not stood nor stretched, and I've done like 4 of them. I'm still pissed about inputs and Guilty Gear Strive. I even switched over to a D-pad for a little bit. Out of frustration that I could not do that one final input. I could not do the 632-146 input. Even though pretty much every single other game I feel like I could do it. Just not that one. Okay. I would love to have you, Hornet Bow. I would love to have you and cradle you in my arms and say such sweet nothings to you. However, I have to roll. Gotta roll with my pseudo summons. Gotta roll with them. All right. Just give me a moment. Give me. I'll leave you with the music. I'll just. Yeah. All right, I'm here. I'm back. I have my water. I am now going to apply chemicals to my water, as I need my inputs of microplastics, I suppose. I haven't taken my daily microplastic vitamins. Also, why is the video game not playing music? Video game, please. Please, I beg. Oh no, getting at the bottom of the barrel on this one. Okay, well, that ought to be good enough. And then I can just go this way. Just scraping gamer subs into my drink. That's what the scraping noise is. I've reached the bottom of my my guacamole gamer fart. Okay, that was not what I thought was going to play whenever I pressed my play music button. That was a GVG Kids cover of Receive You from the Yakuza series. And we appreciate and we enjoy GVG Kid in this house. However, I do not wish to infringe upon him and play his music without his permission on my little guy stream that he knows absolutely nothing about. But also I've just realized that I I'm firing a wall of small missiles at dudes now. Seeker gun, not bad. Ooh. Junk beam. It doesn't do fire damage. I'll take it just in case. I need to play the Warframe steel circuit or steel path circuit more often, because I've been meaning to get the laser beam secondary. Yeah, what was it called? You can get it from it's like a wrist-mounted laser beam, and I remember whenever it was released that it was like super good. Now it's just been power crept. Let's see, what is it? Going back to the weapons menu of the Warframe wiki. Going over to secondary. Crossbows, nah. Exalted weapons, nah. Pistols, probably consider a pistol. All right, hold up. What am I looking at? New cores, Synoid Gamma Core. There we go. The Gamma Core. I have I have twice now been a little bit of the way into getting the Gamma Core Incarnon, and I simply have not completed. Maybe one day. Luga Cryo. Okay. I don't want cryo damage. I want pyro damage. If I can get my summons to do pyro damage, would that also satisfy the ice cube? That also please the ice cube. Also, what's surprising about the kittens, just to launch off onto a new topic, what's also surprising about the little kittens is how incredibly small their mother is. Because like their mom is also very small. Their mom is very young. Oh, sorry, that's that was a sound of something underneath my desk. I bumped my foot. My bad. I heard the sound through the monitoring system. Oh, finally, an actual burning weapon. Need that. Need to hold on to that, and remember to not take a favored weapon. Can we? I think I'm making a grave mistake by simply pulling all the enemies. This is not a Final Fantasy XIV dungeon, which I'm still not sure if I'll play Dawn Trail or not. Because on the one hand, I'm an incredibly broke individual. On the other hand, I do like Final Fantasy XIV sometimes. And I do eventually want to do like a New Game Plus playthrough and see if New Game Plus actually allows me to experience the story but also play as a Reaper. I would just like to go back through as a Reaper. Increase reload speed when empty. Good, taking it. three of these things I want. One, because, oh man, I would love to have insured pyro on my guns. One, because, oh, I sure would love to have all of my summons do more pyro damage. And then memes. And you know me. I would never fail to be a silly guy on stream. I'll play the silly family of silly family of bots. Onward, my little steeds. Onward, my little guys. Now, if I were doing like an actual summoner challenge run, I would not be using I would not be using the secret rifle at all, because it's not a summoner weapon. I would instead be relying entirely upon my my little bots to do damage. I'm not even sure if I would use like the primary fire on a lot of the summon weapons. I would get like the box. I would get the minion box, and that would be it. I would allow myself the minion box, because the minion box melee is funny. I'll keep my power cells. I need to keep my power cells for whenever the little perfume guy comes around and says, "Hey, give me 10." Give me 10 to upgrade your gun. And I'll say, yeah, all right, cool. Torpedo seeker gun? Purple? What sort of silliness can I get up to? We take that. Remember, this is all about the summons. The summons are the main stage of this play, not me, not I. I say, and then I'm I'm going for upgrading my stuff. Give me the power cells. Upgrade it. All right. Now, if I have read the patch notes correctly, and that means that if I go through a corrupted zone, I will get the resource needed to upgrade this to a golden gun. And I don't remember what the actually I think I do remember. I think it's the speed run with the with all the explosive bots. That's the closest one here. Could be wrong. I feel like I did it last time though. And by last time I mean the previous time that I played this video game. And I think I'm remembering, or I could just be, you know, wrong. And I just know that one room, and I'm just like, I'm traumatized because that one room ruined a run. I could have gotten a W, and I didn't. Oh, silly fool, Tilfin! Do not blame. Sorry, sneeze. Do not blame the room for it. Blame your lack of skill issue. Sorry, blame your critical skill issue. Wait, is that? All right. Found a burning torpedo gun. I should not have gotten hit by that. I should not have gotten hit by that laser. Oh, that was preposterous. That was silly. That was goofy. And I demand a recount. TO. I think I made mention of needing to go back to the library at some point, because my library is home to my local Smash scene, and I feel like I could pull up with my laptop and just start playing like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I think I would just enjoy observing the local scene of Smash Brothers. Oh, I didn't recognize this as the Mantis crossbow before I read it. I was like, oh, U-gun, is that the Gauss rifle? No. Isn't. More drone. More drone. But I'm also like unsure if I would want to go to the local Smash scene, because I think it's like a 50-50 chance, right? 50% chance that it's like actually children, and 50% chance that it is all grown adults who only want to play Smash and believe that other fighting games are simply too hard. But I can still roll up. I can still pull up. I got a feeling that if I played Smash, if I went up and I just played Smash, then I might still have a pretty good chance of just rolling in and being really good, and just like taking like, I don't know, top 3 at my local Smash scene. I don't know. I feel like I could do that. I haven't played Smash in a very long time, but I have unfettered confidence that I would be able to do so. Perhaps it's toxic of me to think that. Because I don't think there was really a reason for me to believe that. Other than I'm usually pretty good. But it's also been a long while since I've played anything competitively. Not since the incident. I imagine that people that go to the Smash tournament at this point are regulars. Gosh darn it. Speaking of being a regular, actually I have no idea if this is more about being a regular or just more about the local peoples. But I was at the grocery store the other day, and I had a small-ish conversation, and by small-ish conversation I mean like the exceptionally smallest conversation possible. Like, oh yeah, no problems, don't worry about it. Next time. Promise. One day I'll get to you. Choose an additional weapon for my drones. I need to see if there's one that's okay, this is the only summon thing. Got it. Explosive marking projectile every 6 seconds. The most common one. The one that fires the most amount of gun. Go, my little guys. Go. In them. All right. So I'll see. Whenever I say that summoner was supposed to be a challenge, this is kind of why I was like, oh man, I should have done this sort of summon challenge stream before they added in the actual summoner class. It's not like I'm doing anything that wasn't already possible, but I feel goofy. I don't know. I need to get the words in my head right. With my summons doing real good. But I had the smallest possible conversation with the cashier for like a few moments. It was like, oh yeah, well I'm a streamer. It's like no wait, she asked me about my hat. She asked me about my hat. I was wearing merch, and it's like I wear that hat because it is like the best hat that I own. I just like that hat a lot. I like that hat a lot. And she asked, oh hey, what's the hat? I like the hat. I said, oh, it's streamer merch. But it's I have Hazmi Eileen. Oh, I don't want to call her Okazu. She has a full ass 3-word name. Yeah, full ass 3-word name. And Okazu would mean something entirely different. And I think Hazmi Eileen Ozaki. But she usually just goes by Hazmi Eileen on Twitch. And I have one of her hats. And the cashier liked the hat and asked about the hat. I said, oh yeah, it's streamer merch. She's like, oh, neat, cool. I'm a streamer, so I don't really watch very many streamers myself. And I was like, oh, I would never talk about how I am a streamer to anyone ever, even though I think everyone knows. B cannon. Goodbye my decent torpedo rifle. It was a good run. It was a good time while we had the time. You were goofy, you were silly, and you were all the right things. But unfortunately, now I have to go with things that are not you. I just think about like, man, I would never advertise myself as a streamer to anyone whenever I'm working on a job. Ah, more gun. More gun, bigger gun. Also, this B gun is it's gonna this is where the run ends. I could get the sentry gun. I could pull out could pull out the kangaroo sentry, but it's not new. It's not the new weapon. Because it's not a new weapon, even though it is in the spirit of summoner stuff, that is a part of new patch. The new patch takes precedence over good. B-gun might just be good enough for this room though, because it is a small box, and I think the bees work best whenever they're just like a bunch of enemies standing next to each other. So this might not have been a very bad room to have them. Fire. Come on. There we go. They were aiming at the invincible shielded dude on top, which I think might be a glitch. I think that just might be a something that they haven't gotten around to fixing. The shield bots will shield themselves whenever they hover over another dude. Because on the first one, on the first guy that they spawn on, they'll shield that guy, but they won't. Like, I don't know. Weird. Why do they not shield the guy that they're supposed to be shielding? You know? Weird. All right. Give me bigger bee cannon. All right, here's hoping. Oh. There are so many ticks going off in my head. I'll just accept that the numbers line up to where that is an actual like increase in damage. I'll just pray and hope that means more DACA. Give me air shot stuff. There we go. Heal me? Oh. Grade B cannon. Okay. Is there anything else I need? No, I just need to make it to the Aqua Station. Wait. Okay, I've already way past it. Got it. Okay, I thought I did. Hornet bow. I long for you. Just try and hope that I have enough bees to overcome the the onslaught of robots. I'm actually very curious to handle Iris. I'm not very confident, but I am intrigued. I'm never going to use either of them. All right. I'm normally not too incredibly fussed about being able to complete this part. Usually not too incredibly fussed about being able to beat like 4 of the bosses, and then the two agility rooms, or the 2 purple rooms in the next area. But now that I have questionable damage, now I think that was a pretty good preview of what fighting Iris is going to be like. Oh man, I'm hacked. Stop it. I think they may have buffed hack enemies. I think they may have made them pop off a bit sooner, or maybe I've just aggroed them a little too early. As that is definitely the second time that I have been hit with a hack and I've been very confused about where it came from. Owie. Owie. Oof. Ouch. Pain. My gears, my joints, and my pistons. My sprockets, my bolts, my all of them. Please do not. Okay, might as well get my level up. Your summons target enemies hit by a blaster. No. Drone Zerker. Give them more health. Make them more able to live. And while they're at it, just give them more damage. Just also more damage. I see a rapier on the map, and since I have no reason to have my flamethrower, I might as well. Why am I bad? Why am I bad? Finally got the card for the bee cannon. Let's go. Ow! I am in pain. I am hurting. I am definitely going to die on the next boss. This ain't the run. This ain't the run, besties. This ain't it. Oh gosh darn it. You sillies. Okay. At some point I also want to do dead cells. Don't know where that came from, but it's like, you know what? I want to do dead cells. I want to play dead cells. There is the there's a Twitch chat integration where you also get to like beat up chests with me. You can type biff bat pow and stuff in the chat, and you can biff bat pow things. And sounds like a great time. Because Dead Cells is also kind of fun. It's also a lot slower than Roboquest, so that might make for a better viewing experience, so that you can actually like kind of discern what the hell's going on. But also Dead Cells is kind of old. People may not remember the Dead Cells. Increase their fire rate. Let's fucking go. Increase their fire rate. Let's go. we can either increase their health or their fire rate. And you know what? Fire rate's damage. Health sounds like what cowards need. Sounds like people who aren't good at the game need. Me, I need that, but don't tell anyone. All right. got my Hoover vacuum full of anti-Jim Carreys. No, it wasn't Jim Carrey. Nick Cage, full of Nick Cages, I think. Ruh-roh. Not the bees. Yeah, Nick Cage. All right. I know my memes. For better or worse, I get to keep my memeology card. It's only like, you know, one of the most well-known memes on the internet. I think there was a Japanese game show that referenced Not the Bees. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but you know, don't take what guy on the internet says. As oh, what is my game crashed? What happened? What happened? Hang on. Game? Okay, my computer is okay. I think. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, I think my game just crashed. Oh, GG's. Oh. Alrighty then. I'll just launch it again. I don't think that there's I don't think there's an autosave. I don't think that I don't think I get to continue from the last save point. Yep, all right. I think that means that I also don't get to have my my card, my B-gun card. Missing Burger Bill. Heard mention of that. All right. All right, so hear me out. We find Aqua Station again, but this time we're playing the Elementalist, so we can get a guaranteed fire attack. And Aqua Station is one of 2 possible first maps in Chapter 2. Is there a way to guarantee? From Quarry Pit Doom Gardens. Okay. So we go to Quarry rather than Oasis. Got it. Understood. Alright, and since... Oh, sling gun. You shouldn't have. Let's see. I don't know. Make it better. Oh no, I have to reteach myself how the sling gun works. Right, it's charge. It's a charge. No, I'm bad. I missed everything. I also have to relearn how the Elementalist works. I think I'm doing pretty all right. I think I'm doing pretty all right for my least played class that has a bunch of numbers attached to it. All right, definitely on the lookout for a weapon that guarantees fire damage, just in case we cannot use the warlock's fire mechanism or the warlock's fire spell for the purposes of unlocking the last gadget that I don't have yet. Oh, would you look at that? A flamethrower. But pick me, the boomerang, the new thing, the thing that you also like. No, I can't. What? I need to also have that line memorized. The one with the mask. You know the mask. Weapons also deal damage of your mantra element. I'll take it. The green goblin mask. I need to have that line memorized. I'm very thankful that the guys shooting at me did not have the aim. I'm very thankful that the guy that I was shooting at also did not have weapons that could do a full 180 and shoot behind him, because I definitely put myself into a corner, and it was a bad idea. I understood that it was a bad idea as I was doing it, but thankfully I'm okay. I have Brozoof. My legs are fine. Oh man, speaking of weights, and my legs are fine. I need to get back to doing squats. I need to get back to biking. Yeah. A buffalo cannon. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the spikes. Have spikes. Unfortunate. Oh, I'm okay. I have a sling gun. I have a slingshot. I love this track. I love this song. This song is super good. It's got that good vaporwave to it. What was that? What was that murder mystery vaporwave that I played a long while ago? Didn't stream it. I was very upset at how you find like the twist, how you find like the true end. It was like, man, that's I did not like how it was set up, because you have to go very much out of your way to try and find it, and there are absolutely no clues on its existence that I could think of. But other than that, I think Paradise Killer was the name of the game that I'm thinking about. But you just like interact with a piece of dirt, and then you find like the last bit of evidence for like the true end. And I thought, that's some bullshit. Motorcycles reloads your weapon, grants infinite ammo, increased fire rate. Damn, it's pretty nice. I'll take it. Basically never need to reload again. You have a slow enough firing weapon, and you use your abilities enough. Love it. Love bouncing projectiles. love running ice shot in Path of Exile. Actually, I've never run Ice Shot in Path of Exile because I've said, you know what? I know that Ice Shot is super good. I know that Ice Shot is probably like the best skill in the game. I don't want to run it. I do not wish to become the free thinker. I wish to instead be one of those that uses melee and cries, because melee bad, and it's unfortunate because whenever you run melee in Path of Exile, what you're really running is totems. Wait, what you're really running is like a totem, or a bunch of totems rather. Robo Wizard. I also need to play Wizard of Legend on stream. Damn. Okay, I didn't actually read anything here. Lamau. Okay. Adds 50% to mantra bonus damage. Okay, I don't exactly know what the mantra bonus is. I don't know what the mantra cycle or... Okay, mantra is the right click. Got it. No, actually. Okay. Okay, mantra is the bonus damage to the corresponding element that's on the bottom of the screen. It just also happens to be tied to the rotation of the element. So really just means that I'm doing more elemental damage. That's TLDR. Deal more elemental damage, which is fine by me. I am okay with dealing more damage. This may come as a shock to you, but I like dealing damage. I like to play as the Gunbreaker in Final Fantasy XIV because it's really just an embracing of the tank class being just a DPS with a job. And also because Gunbreaker has a lot of buttons to press, and I thought that it was okay at the time. Just like have a bunch of buttons to press, because I liked playing Devil May Cry, and I like to press buttons. But I have since grown to say, yeah, you know what? I don't want to press buttons actually, and then I play Reaper. I play Reaper, who has the least amount of buttons to press. And was like, you know what? That's great. That's great design. Less buttons. Oh, ow. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. This might be the end of the run. This might... Okay, no. We're not quite at the end of the run. We haven't quite been finished. We aren't quite so incredibly dead. We'll just move faster then, I suppose. All right, let's go. Wait. Okay, no. There was not, in fact, just like a improve the current perfume option. Different game today? Yep. It's Roboquest got an update the other day. By the other day, I mean yesterday. And I quite enjoy Roboquest. I quite like it a lot. A very fun game. If you are a fan of shooters and you like to press buttons and you like to go through loops and you like to play roguelikes, it's a very good game. Because this game has pretty much every single weapon archetype in existence, and they are the best form of that weapon archetype. So for instance, there is a AK-47 in this game called the junk rifle, and it has the exact same shot spread as the AK from Counter-Strike. So if you are familiar with how the Counter-Strike assault rifle, or sorry, not assault rifle, the Counter-Strike AK feels, then you are already familiar with how to aim the junk rifle in this game. Looks like Valorant, you take that back. You take that back right now, Buster. I understand that most games that have a that have a gun in them are pretty much the same game, but man, you ain't gonna do this game like that. All right. Oh, ow, ooh, cracked my knee. Oof. Aqua station, there we go. I need this. All right, where is the robot trapped in a cube of ice? I'll find him, don't you worry. Oh, I'm too poor to gamble in this game. Unfortunate. Warframe and Call of Duty, they both are games that have guns. But I'm considering streaming Warframe at some point, because I mean I play it quite a bit off stream. I was like, this might be a bit boring to watch, because all that I'm really doing is just filling out the star chart with all the Steel Path missions. I'm just finishing up all of Steel Path for the star chart. And I mean, I have this this mastery pin on my desk, or rather in one of the drawers of my desk. So I have achieved mastery rank 30 in Warframe, and I have the merch to prove it. Because on Digital Extreme's website, you can only place the order for Warframe mastery pin if you have mastery rank 30 in the game, which is an accomplishment of having played a bit of it. It's just proof that you have played the video game a lot. But I might just stream and hang out for a little bit. I don't know. I only have like 2 more planets to complete. But much like many other of the games that I stream, and mostly just end up being a yap session. Yeah, this game good. I like it a lot. I'm still waiting on it to have the endless mode, so that I can just loop and have endless amounts of dudes come at me and just keep going and just keep playing the video game, rather than go back to level 0 and go back to the first level and rebuild everything from frame 0. I tried playing High on Life. I have seen it, but no, I have not decided to play it yet. I don't need you. All right, understood. A friend of mine, or rather an old coworker of mine, played it and says good things about it, but I have not picked it up myself. It seems pretty alright. It seems pretty okay. Looking at it reminded me of well, I was looking at some of the like gameplay clips of it, And with all the conversation and stop talking and whatnot, then I was like, oh, you know, it does remind me of Borderlands a bit. Ah, this guy. There we are. Oh, finally got the hero cape. Finally got all the gadgets. Oh. Yeah, the gun being the voice actor of Morty. Like, yeah, that was like the first thing that I knew about the game. I didn't even know the game's name whenever it was announced. I saw it on Twitter somewhere, and it's like, oh, that's him. That's oh, Rick, I don't think we should actually. I don't think that we should have a gun to. That was the very first thing that I learned about the game before I knew the name. and I tried really hard not to judge the rest of the game by that. Look, come on, Morty. Yeah, Morty. Morty. Morty, it's just a gun. Come on, I can just like clone the little guy again. And then I actually don't really have anything against Rick and Morty. The only like real actual complaint that I have with Rick and Morty is that it normalized like burping in the middle of conversations and not saying excuse me. It's just like, oh, you Rick. Fucking hate Rick. Hate what he has done to our civilization. Every time you burp, you had better do it as quietly as possible. And you had better acknowledge that you did not want to burp. And if you sneeze, you had better sneeze into your elbow. Phone case literally Pickle Rick? Hell yeah. my phone is the most undecorated normal thing. I just have like a screen protector and like this the bog standard pink case on it. So as to keep my $1,000 phone from taking as much damage as possible, I just have it. It was I was considering getting like a rabbit ear or a cat ear phone case, because it would be funny, and I think it'd be nice. Actually, I have a cat ear cap, and I wear it whenever I go out sometimes, and I have been told nice things about it. Like there's a boardwalk at a city near me, and sometimes you'll see artists like out in public drawing stuff, and they have like the tip jar or the open hat, and it's like, okay, yeah, cool. I like artists. I'll support. I'll throw a few bucks in there, and it's like, oh, love your hat, Kai. Oh, thanks. I forget that I have my cat ears hat, but it was also a the animal ears was a very common attachment to phones whenever I went to Japan. I was very surprised at just how many people had like very highly decorated phone cases. But I also suppose that is not something that I should be very surprised about. Especially whenever oh, fusion core. Oh, we're so done. We're so cooked. This ain't the run. I forgot about this place. Got real good tunes though. So if we're gonna go out, if we're gonna die, if we're gonna be absolutely incredibly fucking destroyed, At least it's going to be to the tune of something real good. Do I like traveling? Yeah, love traveling. I just can't afford to. I'm just too incredibly broke to travel. Otherwise, I absolutely would. One of the things that I want to do is bike my way to Canada. That would be a very large feat, and I don't think that I have quite the stamina to do that, but that is something that I would like to do eventually. Yummy. Like when I went to Japan, which was March of last year, I have to remind myself, March 2023 was whenever I went to Japan. Was the most that I ever went out of my way to travel, and it was probably like the only time that I felt like I actually traveled somewhere. It was other times it's just like I have been out of state and like that's it. But Japan was the first time that I went to some place that was like out of the country. It was on like the literal other side of the world. My first time flying an airplane. Well, flying in an airplane, not actually piloting the airplane itself. We would have been in some big fucking trouble if that were the case. If my time with DCS Flight Simulator. Is Japan expensive? In Japan itself, no. It's a lot cheaper than the States, but the real expensive thing was the airplane ticket, because the trip in total cost $2,000, and I stayed at a Japanese hotel for like 5 days. I was in Japan for 5 days, and the trip cost $2,000. And I decided to take the trip when I did because it was about like the last time that I thought that I would be able to like have the money to be able to do it for like my foreseeable future. But the of the $2,000, $1,500 of that was the plane ticket. $500 was the hotel, which is like $100 a night. Not bad for what's basically a closet for a week in Tokyo itself. But it was, if I could have like a pretty good deal on an airplane ticket, that would solve most of the financial perk. Oh my, we're so done. I'm unable to move in this tiny little corner. I am unable to kill things. We're okay. I'm out. I'm out of the box. All right. Let me give them the power cells. All right, we're so fucking back. I'm making it out of the fusion plant with this one, boys. Turns out ricochets are really good. Whenever you got these stupid dumb wall turrets, which haven't been a problem because they have micro health and they get taken care of automatically by bouncing projectiles. Who would have known? Who would have thought? The only thing is that my sling is not doing as much damage as it should. Yeah, but a lot of stuff in Japan is incredibly cheap, which Except for like the Kobe beef that I went and ate. That was roughly like 80 bucks. It cost me about 80 bucks to eat 16 ounces of Kobe beef. I was like, yeah, that's pretty all right. It has a good texture. I like it. It's pretty okay. Not like $100 okay, but you know, it's all right. So Kobe beef feels incredibly overhyped to me now that I've eaten it. But it does have a really good texture. I'll give it that. The texture on it is really good. But that might just be the case with a lot of marbled meats. But aside from the $80 Kobe beef meal, everything that was in Japan was like $5. Like every time that I went to eat someplace, it was like less than $10. And then on the very first meal that I had back whenever I was back in the United States, it was a Dunkin' Donuts that was $30, and it was the wrong order. And I said, oh yeah, good to be back. I missed home. I missed the States. Fuck me, right? Is that a Gauss rifle? No, it's a sniper thingy. Okay. I need to look at I need to look at local hotel prices, as I do have a couple in, because I don't know, they also seem to be near where gas stations are, like trucker pit stops and whatnot. I think I'm screwed. I think I die here because it's this guy. This guy's rough. He only walks forward, and he does so much damage. Okay. Okay. But I need to take a look at some of the hotel prices around me. 'Cause I want a pretty good benchmark, if you would, a good point of reference. That's the words I'm looking for. Them's the words I'm looking for. This dude is impossible to do a melee build against, because everything that he does is anti-melee. He will walk at you. Have you tried traveling to Singapore? No, I have not. I know that it's like all of Southeast Asia in general is generally described as a wonderful place to visit, terrible place to live. But one day I would like to visit Singapore, if at all possible. It would be really cool if I could, because I would like to see what they have for public transportation. I've seen neat things. I know that pretty much the entirety of Southeast Asia also has like English as a second language. So I wouldn't have to fumble through, I don't know, at least like 3 different languages, or I don't. What's the language of Singapore? Is it Tagalog? I don't remember. I also haven't studied that much on Southeast Asia languages in general, because I like to keep it a mystery for myself. Because I feel like the more that I learn about Indonesian, the less I would. Oh shit! I'm so dead. Oh. The less I know about Indonesian, the more I'll stay enjoying it. Oh, English is the first language there. Holy shit! Oh. My bones are crackling. I I stretched like my 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 shoulder, and I felt like my sinews pop. Tagalog is in the Philippines. Is Philippines still considered Southeast Asia? Hang on. Southeast Asia. What is considered Southeast Asia? It's like north of Australia, south of Thailand, right? So it's like Indonesia, New Guinea. All right. AsiaSociety.org. Education. Introduction to Southeast Asia. Malaysia? Okay. I know that country. The Philippines? I know that country. I know of these countries. Reach from India to China. Generally divided into mainland and island zones. The mainland. Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Oh, okay. Neat. Island or maritime Southeast Asia includes Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, the Philippines, Brunei, and the new nation of East Timor, formerly part of Indonesia. Islam is a state religion in Malaysia and Brunei, although 85% of Indonesia's population of over 234 million are Muslims, a larger number than any other country in the world. Islam is the official state religion. Muslims are a minority in Singapore and the southern Philippines. I think I know another small fun fact about the Philippines, or I think it's the Philippines, where America is not the biggest fan of America. It's actually a Southeast Asian country. And I thought that was incredibly hilarious. But yeah, at some point it would be nice to go and have like the spiciest possible food melt my own mouth. Get laughed out on the street for trying to handle mild spice. Give me more bonus elemental damage. I'll take it. Give me more. Give me more. Give me a legendary gun. Cryo damage? I'll take it. Definitely switch over to the Lynx rifle during that last boss fight, because it's like, oh, more damage, even more damage, and then I'm going back to playing with this. Bad idea, but you know, I have decided that I would use new thing in video game. English is the first language, really? Thailand and Indonesia have the spiciest dish? Sounds about right. From what I know of Indonesian VTubers, it's like, oh yeah, this spice shit ain't nothing to us. It's like, we are here to do the spicy one chip challenge, and we have invited over our Indonesian streamer to do this challenge with us. Like, nah. Now this is Tuesday, my guy. What's this ghost pepper you talk about? Nah, ain't nothing. And I remember one of the guys on the Trash Taste podcast is Thai, and he was missing Thai food during lockdown, during the COVID lockdowns. So he ordered some local Thai food, and he was like, you know what, this is not nearly spicy enough. Hold up. And then he remembered that Thai people speak Thai, including himself. And he's like, oh wait, I should just order it in Thai. And so whenever he did the order in Thai. Gauss rifle, let's fucking go. Finally found you. All right, new gun, new gun. So whenever he finally put the order in Thai and he got back, he actually got back spicy food. He actually got back the genuine Thai food, and he's like, ah, this is it. This is what makes me numb to the world. It's like a hit scan bow. There we go. I remember playing Unreal Tournament back in my day. But I have been recently trying, well, not recently, I mean like for like the past few years or so, I have been trying to increase my tolerance to spicy foods because I like spice. I like it a lot. I'm just pretty bad with it. So I also happen to live in an area that has a significant Hispanic / Mexican population. I was like, you know what? Let's hit them up. and so I go in, I ask for spicy foods, and then they laugh at me because I'm white boy gringo. But I go in, I eat the food, and then they respect me for being able to tolerate it. And then I go back and I just eat more. And it's nice. I eat the food. They make the food. I pay them for the food, and we like each other. It also doesn't hurt that I'm actually like competent enough in Spanish that I can communicate most of the time. All right. I'll take it. Why would I just not take the burn? Why would I just not take better burn? Burn is already like the best element because it does damage, and you just want more damage. More damage per damage is pretty good, as it turns out. Turns out dealing a bunch of damage is nice. But there was also the phase of getting people to eat ghost pepper stuff. It's like, oh man, that's funny. Mexican food is the bomb. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. There's a local place that is run by the local Mexican, and it is so incredibly good. They have a plate of shrimp nachos, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't understand this mixture of shrimp and nachos in my food, but they put a bunch of spices in it, they put a bunch of flavors in it, and they add in the correct amount of tortilla chips and beans and white cheese, and like, man, pretty fucking good. But there was there was a trend of getting people to eat a ghost pepper of some sort, and I'm just like fascinated by the local Mexican who's just like, yeah, that's all right. Just like downs it all. Like, yeah, that's all right. And then just goes about his business. Meanwhile, everybody else is just like fucking paralyzed for the rest of their lives. Everybody else is just like has to have a tongue reimplanted into them. I saw a post about there's some store in the UK that serves some sort of bean slop, and the locals fucking love it. Like the local English, you know, quote unquote people that just really love this. They like line up for hours to eat what is like some sort of weird bean soup sandwich, and it's like, man, get one good local Mexican chain over in the UK and they just make so much bank. Because ain't no way that whatever the hell it is that they're eating is actually considered food. It's probably just like nutrition and a soup. I remember seeing that, like, the most incredibly disgusting, like, green slime that these kids were eating. It was like, you like that? You have a smile on your face while you're eating that? You. All right, there we go. Some reason it took quite a while for that guy to die, and he just wasn't moving forward. It's all right. I remember looking at that one video of like, and finally, the piece de resistance, and it's just like green sludge that just like poured out of like a cafeteria canteen. It's like, how? I remember school lunches that were more appetizing than that. I remember the pizza squares. Speaking of pizza, I'm like, man, I still have yesterday's pizza to eat. It's right there. I can eat it. I can just like reach over and grab it. I'm like, no. It calls to me. It calls to me like the Green Goblin mask. Feast upon me. No, I'm still streaming. But you want to eat me. Old, cold Little Caesars pizza. No, don't. Little Caesars, half pizza, half cheese sticks. Eat me. No, I don't want to. No, boomerangs, love you. I actually really like the boomerang. The boomerang is super good. Need more video games that have boomerangs as viable weaponry, because they are fun weapons. All right, unfortunately, I cannot get a legendary Gauss rifle because I was a fool and got a legendary sling gun instead. Because for as good as the sling gun is against multiple opponents, it's very, very bad against bosses, and I simply accept this. That's fine to me. That is actually fine to me. I like that. Increases burn auto crit chance and is critical damage. Or just increase elemental damage. You know what? I'll just take the increased elemental damage. I'll play to the class. Hold on, I'll be back. Speaking of food, I also have to discard the caffeine. Huh. Okay, I'm returned. I'm here. I'm back. Thinking about quesadillas. I remember that there was a quesadilla maker on sale at some point, and I was considering grabbing it. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so cooked. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this so ain't the run. I got hacked and I was unable to move correctly. Ops calling in and calling me an idiot. All right. Sulfator. I think I have seen that before. I think that is not new. Okay. He's done for. He's done. He's dead. What is a Singapore cuisine? What is a recommended Singapore food? Because I'm trying to think of a lot of different Southeast Asian dishes, and I can't really think of any. Other than like there was a fish head soup that somebody recommended to me back whenever I was in a Dungeons and Dragons server. They were a guy from Southeast Asia somewhere. I don't remember which part of Southeast Asia. I think they may have been from Singapore. They showed me a fish head soup. I was like, huh, that's neat. Like the whole fish's head. Interesting. I've never had like fish eyes. There's a dish that like my grandmother used to make where it's pig's feet, where you would pickle pig's feet and eat that. I was thinking, huh, that sounds like an awful time. But I mean, if it's food, it's food. I wanted to try and have wanted to try and find as many cow tongue places as possible while I was in Japan. Because the idea seemed interesting. I was also just trying to like, you know, why haven't I feel like I've had nothing but like ground beef? Where is the why do I feel like I have not eaten cow tongue before? It feels like such an obvious answer. It's like it's a meaty part. The cow tongues are surprisingly really fucking huge. As somebody who went out to pet their cows yesterday and had their entire arm licked by a cow, it's like, oh, you know, your tongue go real far, cow. Your tongue go real far, Miss Betsy. What that tongue do, Miss Betsy? And it's also just kind of like a soft bit of meat. Like, man, why haven't I eaten more cow tongue? Probably because it actually is incredibly good, and that means expensive. And there's only like one tongue per cow. Oh, I got hacked. Sorry, stunned. Imagine actually genuinely taking one of the upgrades or one of the items in this game that's like, you do this and this and this a little bit better, but 50% chance of it stunning you. And you're like, oh, yeah, you know what? That seems like a good trade-off. Only plays baby difficulty mode. Ooh. That probably makes this gun feel a lot worse. But I'm taking the hourglass. Cause I don't know, I'm an individual that despises personal enjoyment and wishes to have more bigger damage. Neat. I don't know. Some about the little something about the little sugar crystal hexagons are speaking to me. Owie. Okay. I should not have stood where I was standing. Got it. Understood. What was I stuck on? I thought that these were like Smash Brothers platforms. Thought I could just simply move through them. Okay. It turns out I'm getting trashed by Uncle Jim. Uncle Jim is destroying me. This is a first for me. Normally I can just like jump on him and just like kind of mess with him. Uncle Jim has felt like kind of the easiest boss for me to fight. He has dumpstered me this time around, which is unfortunate. But I kind of need to not get dumpstered at this point. I kind of need another dub. Kind of feel like another W. Give me the increased fire rate to offset the the hourglass. I can go for that. All right. Let me. Ah, projectiles bounce and pierce. Okay, they do not seek. They do not home in on other. Not like this. Oh, I'm so cooked. I walk out and I'm just here. I walk out and I decide, you know what? I'm going to throw. There you are. You in the back. You with your sniper rifle. You not being all the causes of all my life's problems, but being a pretty close second. All right. I'll just have better burns, and not the Simpsons burns. I don't think we can fix them. I don't think we can have a better burns. Finally, got my card. I just noticed that I have not been talking very much. I have been struggling to aim. I've been trying to click robo heads. I've been trying to click robo weak points, if not heads, because if they have heads, that means that they are far more humanoid than they should be. If they have any right to. Oh no. Okay. You. Die. There we go. Good. I don't think that was supposed to hit. I think you had a shield up. Oh. What's the gadget? Press crouch while in the air. I don't know about that one, Mike. Increase damage against bosses. I'll take it. reduce the effects of that. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Maybe next patch, super buddy. Maybe next patch, super bot. And then you can have your normal camera height be here, and you can be the little guy of your dreams. I actually, for a very long time, did not want to play classes like the or sorry, not classes, but races like the dwarf or the halfling in Dungeons and Dragons, because they're short. I just really did not want to play as short characters. So this even included like whenever I played Vermintide. So my favorite class in Vermintide 2 now is a Berserker Dwarf, where you get 2 axes, a jump, and you just go in, you go nuts, you do damage. It's a fun guy. He's a fun dude to play as. But the problem was, for a very long time, was that I didn't want to play a guy who was short. I did not want to play a significantly shorter dude. I didn't. I didn't play I didn't play optimally in Dungeons and Dragons whenever I needed a dude with a huge amount of hit points, because I didn't want to play as a short character. I have since gotten over this, and I am more than okay with playing as a short guy now. But for a very long time, I simply just I did not see the fire underneath me. I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be there. But unfortunately, I did not see it. Rest in peace, me. Battery burger. Okay. Am I able to eventually find this guy? Is he somebody that I can find? Battery burger Bill? Hold up. Oh, this is cute. I'm a fan. Resident Evil training thing was fun. I enjoyed it. Is there a reason? Is there a reason to get a high score on the shooting range? I have a feeling that there might have been at some point, but that don't seem to be the case though now. Museum. The arsenal, the Robo Zoo. I see all the stuff that I don't quite have the cards for. I have. Oh, there's one gun that I simply have not encountered in the new update. Hold up, what are you? Rapier, the sling gun, the minion box, the mini cricket. That's right. The shuriken. That's right. We have the mini cricket card, right? Because we purchased it, but we simply have not seen the shuriken. I don't know if there's a way to get the shuriken to spawn. I don't know if there's a a guaranteed way to get the shuriken to spawn. Also, don't quite know why it is that this guy is here. Whenever he's here to test your DPS, right? Which would imply the existence of like build tests, but there's no real way to like make a build other than, yeah, here's a pistol, here's your base start class, go nuts, have fun. But all right, that's all the new stuff. That's all the new stuff for this game. Mostly losses. Mostly losses this time around. But I still have fun with this game. I like it a lot. Next time I stream will either be well, sorry, next time I stream this game, next time I stream Roboquest, it will either be because the game updated, or because I want to do another series of challenge runs. The challenge runs are fun. I like the challenges. I think that there are a ton of goods. Yeah, that's it for me for today. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here.